Peace, love, harmony, and light. This is Chief Kalanaga with another video. Once again, videos are for educational purposes, the uplifting of the people, information to make you think, open up your mind, okay, take you to a higher level of understanding, understanding, and overstanding. All right, I am here to elevate you. I am here to enlighten you. With that being said, anybody could use the information, but you know I'm always working on home, and I'm fixing home, I'm building home, I'm enlightening home. What I mean by that is the American Aborigine. It is my duty, it is my calling, it's my purpose to uplift you, aka the American Indians. So in this video, we're going to talk about a few things. Forget everything that you have been taught. Everything that you have been taught is distorted. For the most part, they are lies, but even when there is some truth in it, it is distorted. It is distorted truth. The easiest way to promote a lie is to put some truth in that lie. But one thing you have to realize is this: within law, even if you have 99% of your paperwork or your presentation correct, if you have 1% that's not correct, guess what? The entire thing is null and void. You see, it's the same thing with the truth. You cannot have half truth or some truth. It's either you have it all or you don't. So a lot of times people come at me with wordplay, but don't see the disguise beneath the lies. Okay, or they don't see it. The truth is disguised. All right, so I am here to open up your eyes, let you see things for what they are, and know why I am so passionate about making sure that the American Aborigine get exactly what I'm saying. Now, don't forget the lecture or class, whatever you want to call it, this Saturday at 5 p.m. The link to register is below. Go to the GoFundMe, click the link. Once you have registered for the site, please make sure you put in the note, class or lecture, and leave your email. I see that a couple people registered and they didn't leave their email. I really don't want you to come and tell us after the class, hey, you didn't get the information, when we specifically told you to leave your email when you register. Again, family, again, brothers and sisters, let us learn to follow directions. As soon as you register on the GoFundMe, in your description, put class or lecture and then your email so that we could send you the information for the class. We don't want you hitting us up on Sunday talking about, oh, I didn't get it. All right. We don't want that kind of energy. So we are asking you, please be specific when you register for the class in terms of putting your email, and let us know it's for the lecture. Okay? Had to get that out of the way. A lot of people don't realize why I stress the American Aborigine, why we don't call, why it's important not to call ourselves black. So I'm going to break a few things down for you. And once again, you don't have to believe anything that I say. Please don't believe me. Don't believe me. Okay? I want you to think that Chief Kalanaga don't know what he's talking about. So I'm going to take it upon myself to do my own searching and research to prove him wrong. And like I've always told y'all before, if I bring any information to you and it's incorrect, and any one of you point it out, and I go research it, and you are correct, I will update the information. But with that being said, please, I want you to do your own research and prove me wrong. So let us look at the word black. Okay? The word black, we're going to look at the etymology of words. Now, etymology, what does it really mean? You see, we have to look at the foundation of what etymology means itself. So and that's a free dictionary you could use online. We also have it on the website. So please study etymology. Etymology. The website is www.etymonline.com. So within that in itself, let me look at the etymology of etymology. And let's see what we get. Because people are caught up in the emotions of being nationless, stateless. And I have to make sure that they know what this really means. Okay, etymology. Now, it says facts of the origin and development of words. Now, I could stop right here. I'm going to stop right here. Okay, etymology. It's a noun. Facts of the origin and development of words. So if the people who created the word, the people who gave you the word, is telling you exactly what it meant, okay, the facts about the word when it was originated and the development of the word, why do you tell yourself it means something different? You see, there's a vast difference between the meaning of a word and the definition of a word. The definition is what they told you it means, but the meaning of the word is the root, the origin, the facts. During the development of the word, the thought, the energy that was put behind the word. That's the energy that it carries. I don't care what you think the definition is. The people who created it, they are telling you what energy they put behind it. And you see, energy is what kills or gives life. So some people say, oh, well, etymology don't matter. It's what I say it means. No. It is the energy that's behind the word, because guess what? You may be saying something else, but you got 10,000 people using that word in the context of the origin. So they are still casting those spells. So go look at the etymology of etymology, the facts of origin and development of the word. I'm going to rest my case here. So let's go back to people calling themselves black. Let us go look at the etymology of the word black. And once again, please don't believe me, go look it up yourself. Black, absolutely dark, absorbing light, the color of soot or coal. Germanic black as burnt. German black, Swedish blake, Dutch blacken, to burn, gleam, shine, flash. Now let us go down to the next paragraph. It says, the same root produced Old English blake, bright, shining, glittering, pale. Those are some interesting words that we are going to get into. The connecting notions being perhaps fire, bright, and burn, dark. The usual Old English word for black was swit or swat. Okay, it says the usual Old English word for black was swat. So it says see swat. For all those of you who are going around wanting to be black, proud to be black, Black Lives Matter, I'm going to show you exactly why you shouldn't call yourself such a thing. Okay, so you see the description again, the original intent of the word is what still stands. Now let us look at SWAT. SWART. Please go research that yourself. Don't believe me. It says black, dark, of night, clouds, also figurative, wicked, infamous. So the same root word that black came from SWAT, same root word, which the original intent of the word was wicked, infamous, okay? From Proto-Germanic, swata, source of Old English, Old Saxon, and it says, I'm going to go down again, it says swado, dirty, dark, black. So when you call yourself those things, you see, the world know the etymology of the word because they teach their children etymology. That's why they have no respect for you. You think it's because of the complexion of your skin. No, it's not. Because apparently you are not black. We are the copper-colored races that comes in different forms. If you look at a penny, it's copper. But you have some pennies that shine. And you have some pennies that get dark. So that is the range of complexion on the American continent. But when you start calling yourself black, the world will have no respect for you, because that's what you are calling yourself. Dirty, wicked, infamous. Okay? Now it says also, look at the word sordid. Sordid. Let's look at that word right now. And I want you guys to, again, go look at the etymology yourself. Don't believe me. I don't want y'all to believe me. I want y'all to think Chief don't know what he's talking about. Sordid. It says festering, from Latin sordidus, dirty, filthy, foul, vile, mean, base, be dirty, be shabby, related to sordes, dirt, filth. Okay? Swado, black, dirty. Source also of Old English swat, black, sense of foul, low, mean. So my brothers and sisters, for those of you who don't want to learn the easy way, you will learn the hard way. So being black has nothing to do with the complexion of the skin. Those are, again, statuses. And behind the status, that's what the energy carries. That's what they look at you as. So when they kill you black people in the streets, they're not killing people. They're killing things, animals, people, people who are, things who are dirty, filthy, shabby, sordid. And you wonder why they get away with it. It is because you're not holding yourself to the highest standards. You are calling yourself the lowest of the low. Now let us look at the etymology of the word pale. Like I told y'all before, y'all gonna learn today. Pale. Let us look at the etymology of the word pale. It's either you're gonna get this right or you're gonna perish. It's that simple. Pale, adjective. It says pale, pallid, one, colorless. Be pale, grow pale. Pale face. All right. Now check this out. Pale, black, sordid, they all have the same meaning. They are all the same word. Okay. In its original context, meaning that the energy that it carried. Now, if you look at pale, it says supposed North American Indian word for Europeans. Wow. Isn't that interesting? So why would our ancestors call, okay, why would they call the Europeans pale, meaning black? And they know it's the same thing. Why would they call them that? Why would they call them vile, dirty, wicked, sordid? Why would they call them that? You see, y'all gonna learn today. It says supposed North American Indian word for Europeans. It didn't say Native American. You know why it didn't say Native American? Because Native Americans are also pale. So why would they call themselves pale face? The Europeans are their relatives. You see, they got y'all tricked. They got y'all tricked and y'all don't know. So y'all caught up in your emotions. Y'all caught up being taught by lecturers on YouTube and Instagram teaching you how to be nationless. So the etymology of the word pale and black, it means the same thing. Dirty, foul, sordid, wicked. And it specifically says pale, adjective, supposed North American Indian word for the Europeans. So our ancestors called them pale face. It's the same thing for being black. They were the black people. Okay? And all that's public information. I'm not spreading hate. I'm just telling you what it is. That's a fact. Okay? That's just a fact. Go look it up yourself. So why didn't it say North Native American? Because Native Americans are not the American Aborigines. They are not the American Indians. Okay? People took your place and they gave you their places. All right? So now that you know black and pale, sordid is the same thing, let us look at the term bleach. Let us look at bleach. Bleach. Okay? Let us look at the etymology of the word bleach. Bleach. Okay, we're looking at the noun. It says an act of bleaching, probably directly from bleach, the Old English noun bleak meant leprosy. Bleach meant leprosy. It meant leprosy. And it also says it had late Old English also had bleach, bleako, paleness. So pale, black, sordid, swat, they are all the same word, leprosy. So let me ask you, my American Aborigines, aka American Indians, do you have leprosy? Are you pale? Are you bleached? Are you black? Are you sordid? Are you swat? All those words are, the energy behind those words are cursed. No wonder you think you are cursed, and you think that a mystical sky daddy in the Bible cursed you. You see, they tricked you. They tricked you. They have taught you how to accept who they are, and they took your place. Once again, go look at the definition of American. Noah Webster's 1828 dictionary. The color-coded people, the races that was found, the Aboriginals that was found in the Americas by the Europeans, and now the term is being applied to the Europeans and their children. So they took your place. Okay, so once again, you have to get this. Now, look at statuses. This is all about status. Okay, like I told you before, Africans who come here, when they come here through the census, they are acknowledged as white. White has nothing to do with the complexion of your skin. Caucasians are not white. It is a status. It is a status. And within that status, black means exactly what it is. And that's what they were called. Okay? But even back then, that status of white was also applied to the American Indians. Because when it was time to do the draft, okay, to take our people into the armed services, it was unlawful to take an American Indian to let them serve in the armed forces. So in order to prevent that, they had to give them a status of white, meaning that they were pure, clean, righteous, honest. That's what it meant. Honorable. That's what that status meant. So they took that white status from you and they gave you black, which was theirs. So in essence, I hope I'm not confusing you. In essence, they are black and we are white. Don't get it confused with complexion. It has nothing to do with complexion. So this is where you have agents on YouTube teaching people about going around putting up your fist talking about white power. And they got people filling out the SF181 form, trapping them more into a system that was created for federal employees. If you look at the SF181 form, it specifically says that it's a federal government employee form. So why would you want to get caught up in this system to call yourself white? You see, you don't have to claim that. They already know that you are white. Just like us going around saying we are sovereign. We're not supposed to do that. Those are key terms to make you a terrorist. So we don't go around saying we are sovereign. No. Automatically, we are considered sovereign because we are the original people of the land. So when you go around talking about doing that SF181 form, you are filling out forms of or for the UCC, which have nothing to do with the American Aborigines. Nothing whatsoever. This thing is so simple, you make it complicated. And then you follow people, you give them all your money, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and you get caught up in a trap. We don't need to fill out these UCC forms. Like I told y'all before, to know if you're on the right track, always ask yourself, was it around before the colonizers came? If it wasn't around, then you don't need it. It's that simple, brothers and sisters. All you have to be is yourself. Just be an American Aborigine, aka American Indian. Just be American Indian. That's it. An American Aborigine. Nothing else. We don't have to be anything else. And you don't have to fill out their forms, because anybody who gives you a contract, it means that the contract is in their favor. It's in their benefit. So why would you want to fill out their forms with their seals on it? So now you have people who cannot even come into the US because they got deported, telling y'all about SF181 forms and putting up your fist as a copper melanated man or woman talking about white power. Do you see how ridiculous that sounds or look? Africans, Arabs, Jews, Indians from Hindustan, they come here and their status is white. It's a status. But once you get into their world, you get caught up. So you don't need to get into their world to have that status. Automatically, you have it as an American Aborigine. You don't have to do it. You have all the power, my brothers and sisters. You have home court advantage. You don't have to go claim those statuses. They already know that you are who you are. So stop giving these people your money. They know what they are doing. You see, they're using some truth and they are killing you with the lies. They are raping you. They are taking advantage of your vulnerability. Calling themselves chiefs, but they don't even know how to be an Indian. I'm going to say it again. Calling themselves chief, but they don't even know how to be an Indian. Stop following these people. Stop listening to these people. Here you are getting the authentic information. That's who you should be supporting. Chief Kalinaga, Dark Man. That's who you should be supporting. We giving y'all the real. They don't give it to y'all like that. And I'm giving you the facts to go prove me wrong. Yes, we are white in nature. In other words, our status automatically, meaning that the honorable people, okay, the pure people, the light, the truth, that's us. But they took those terms, black and white, and then coded it in their system, and they're giving people statuses. So brothers and sisters, open up your eyes, open up your ears. Those who have eyes, let them see, and those who have ears, let them hear. It's like, again, I will give y'all a simple analogy. You have your home, and someone comes into your home, you invite them as a guest. And as time goes by, they start taking more and more privileges in your home. Eventually, they took over your home. So now, you are the one paying rent in your home. And then they have all these instructions on the wall, what they call codes, statutes and codes, telling you what to do in your own home, giving you rules in your own house. Well, don't go in the refrigerator before 8 a.m. because I don't want the cold draft coming out. Okay? Don't turn on your stove after 2 p.m. because it might burn the house. You feel me? Don't turn the lights on before a certain time because that might happen. You can't walk around with no shirt in your house while I'm here. Now, how dare somebody come into your own home, give you all these rules and put it on the statutes and codes and call it laws? They're not laws. That's a legal system that was set up to control y'all. So again, all those things are statuses. You don't have to claim white. They already know that you are pure. They already know who you are, that we are honorable people. So let's give them back their status of being black. Okay, that's who they are. That's them. Pale, sordid, swat, bleach. That's them. That's not you. Go look it up. Go look at the etymology of the word instead of being ignorant. And then you have all these people on YouTube, your lecturers and your teachers calling you that because they know black sells. They know it's a foolish pride. So they are hustling you. They are hustling you. So you don't have to fill out no SF181 form. You don't have to do that. You don't have to fill out no UCC1 form. That's not for us. It wasn't meant for us. It was meant for them, the immigrants who came here. It wasn't for us. Why are you paying people thousands of dollars to do this? Why? I mean, maybe Chief Kalanago need to charge y'all thousands of dollars for telling y'all the truth. Because y'all over here spending thousands for the lies. And it's a struggle to get support, support from you guys telling you the truth. Like seriously, seems like most people gravitate to the lies. The illusion, the fabrication. But now you're getting the authentic truth. You're supposed to be supporting that. Support this movement. Let's do this. This is our home. And there are things that need to be put in place. We need resources. So support this movement. Support me. Support Dark Man. And I'm certainly sure there are others like us as well. But I could only speak for those I know for sure. So brothers and sisters, it's time to wake up. Stop labeling yourself as those things. Stop getting caught up in their systems. Talking about it's my birth certificate. No, it's not yours. It's theirs. My social, oh no, it's not, it's theirs. My driver's license, no, it's theirs. It tells you that it's theirs, it's their property. It is not yours. It is not yours. The land is yours. Fight for your land. That's where the riches are. Fight for your home. This is our home. You are fighting for everything else that you're not supposed to be fighting for. You are fighting for turfs on a block when you have an entire continent. Come on. It is time to realize what's going on. So once again, please research the information. I am asking, if you haven't registered for the class on Saturday, 5 p.m., the link is below for the GoFundMe. Go register. Once again, once you give your donation for the lecture, put in the description, lecture or class, and put your email address. It's important that you put your email so we could send you the information, because we don't want people hitting us up on Sunday talking about, oh, well, y'all took my money and I wasn't part of the class. That's going to be your fault. We are not responsible for that. So we are specifically telling you what you need to do. This is not a game to me. I take this very, very seriously. Okay? My family has walked away from me. Okay? Everybody has walked away from me, thinking I'm wasting my life away because of what I'm doing. And I'm doing this for you. Literally, I'm sleeping on floors. And I'm doing this for you because I'm making the sacrifice for you. Staying in people's homes where I am not welcome, where my people aren't welcome. And we are doing this for you. It is time. The time is now. Our ancestors are waiting. They are smiling because we are getting it and we are waking up, but we need to step into first gear. Let us get this. It is our time. American Aboriginal, it's our time. I am giving you my all. All I'm just saying is study the information, research the information, apply the information. Let us work together. Let us build together. There is nothing illegal or unlawful about what we are doing. This is our natural creator given right in our home. I love you guys. Once again, Chief Kalanago, support the link below. This is for you. This is for your children. This is for our children. Peace and love.